Trulsen getting himself into a bit of trouble, I think, with the fives. Oops, another pair.
Wow.
But surely, with everything taken into consideration here, I don't think Bikesas will be calling this one, right? Under the gun race from Helene looking strong. All in from the other short stack, Trulsen. I mean, as Bikesas gotta have these two battle it out and sit back. Yeah, he does fold.
Yeah, from
Quick
an
fold,
ICM
though.
position, you have to fold there.
Yeah, absolutely.
If it's a little bit earlier, you can obviously get it in.
Yeah. Now then, all in the call. Trulsen in trouble with the fives. Are we gonna lose that first final table pair of this one? 5-5-5 event in Tallinn. No help for Trulsen on that flop. As you can see, the backdoor clubs are blocked as well by Helene. So looking good for him. Only the 2 fives now to save Trulsen. Bielski's having something to say about, yep, no 5 on the river as well, and we do lose our first final table player. Knut Trulsen of Norway takes home the 5,900 euros approximately for that finish, and good run, not bad to finish 9 out of the 700 runners in this one. So
with Bielski's in the big
yeah,
blind,
yeah, exactly. I mean, this is normally a push against the big blind, of course, with the Jack 10 suited in the small blind.
Yeah, but still, you know.
Yeah.
Peleg is gonna have the big blind next hand, so why?
But he has the guts, and see if it's rewarded with glory as well, as Bielski is probably calling him. Yes. He's called with the ace 8, and all in a call on the final table. Karjalainen risking his seat with the Jack 10 suited, and this is pretty much a 50-50 situation against our chip leader Bielski's, but we know he's been running hot, and will he get the help he needs on this flop or board? No, not from the first card at least. So
10.
Nice flop for Karjalainen, hits his 10, also backdoor flush draw possible. Oh, look at this one. Bielski's hitting now. Karjalainen needs help. Jack Queen 10. It's not to be for Karjalainen of Finland. And this is our 8th place finisher then. Are we doing the old Bikesas again? The 500k plus bet. Looks like he's coming for something at least.
$1 mil. Unorthodox. Oops, Bielski's wakes up with a pair. So this can be interesting. It's obviously always tough to play sevens against any of these players, because what Bielski doesn't want, he doesn't want to double up players.
No,
he wants to steal, he wants to, grow his stack. So
if he were to double up Bikesas here, he's passing the 4 million mark. So I mean, still goes for it.
Yeah, he has to, basically. Anyway, but I could actually see him fold there, just to have a situation where everyone is short stacked, and you don't want to have this competition. So, but obviously he's a favorite to win this hand, Bielski's, and
and Bikesas needing help to stay alive.
Yeah, but Bikesas is also quite happy with if he gets a call, of course.
This is
the
about
underpair
the best he can see here. Yeah, definitely. Yep, as we hear, there's an all-in call in the 5-5-5 championship. And Jordi Bikesas of Spain is risking his seat in the tournament with the Queen Jack of Hearts. And he flops an open-ender.
Open-ended, so quite a lot of outs now.
Yeah, you can see all the cards that he's winning by in the top. That's not one of them. And Bielski's is blocking the clubs. So a few less outs for... Oh, that's the one of the good ones. For Jordi Bikesas, the Queen of Diamonds on the river seals it for him. And as you can see, up to 3.9 million now. Now, Jonas Helin hasn't played a hand in a little while, but now he's surely coming with the 300 raise. Ace Queen suited. What about Bikesas? He's quickly out of the way. Didn't see the hand, but folded it is. Oh, Burnson, the
time to shine.
Tight player in seat number 7.
But will he float now just to avoid ace king?
Yeah,
it's been very tight, but of course, it's for him as well. Just put chips in the middle and take it down. But
it's also
might be tough for Hilton to fold this one.
Yeah, but it's two big stacks.
Exactly.
If you compare it to a lot of the other short stacks here, there's two players with just 5 bigs. So this is, I mean, I would assume come for the call here.
I think that would be my choice as well. I think.
But not Burnson's call. No. He goes all in.
Yeah.
And now then, Jonas Helin. Yeah, this is also. I mean, you have 2.2 million behind. You're covering everyone on the table except the 2 big stacks. And
we have all been in these situations with Ace Queen.
Yeah, now it's Helin's turn to take a look at the tournament clock and the payout structure. And this is a tough one. I mean,
he should actually fold this hand.
Yeah, I think he will, because Burnson has also been playing so conservative and tight.
Exactly. So, but it's tricky. It's a tricky one.
It is.
But we have talked about it many times with players, and everyone says that Ace Queen is one of the worst hands to play. Ace Queen, Ace Jack is.
I mean, this is just one of these things. If you put this into a solver, just without the ICM, it's a quick call. It's like instant. But now, if you add all the information we have about the payouts, the chip counts of the short stacks, and the type of that we're in right now, this is like.
But I don't really like I really don't like personally the move from Burnson. I would most likely have floated that and see what I'm. But of course, you put Helin in a very, very difficult spot.
Yeah, and also I mean Burnson is the guy that you assume he's got control of this ICM and everything, and Helin thinks that he's not doing this with 8s. Oh, he actually calls. I thought not, because I thought that Helin would think that he's not doing this with a small pair or mid pair.
But Helin is here to win, right? So I can understand what he's doing, of course. But it's.
I must say I'm a bit surprised, but yeah. Let's see now. Tangle of the Finns, Burnson versus Helin.
Yeah, maybe it's personal.
Yeah, maybe. You haven't taken that one into the solver thing. There might be something. Let's see now then. An ace needed. Oof. Oh, and an ace found for Jonas Helin. Bad news for Burnson. It's only down to
1 out.
1 out, as the heart would not help him either. Oh, bad luck for Burnson. Eliminated in 7th place.
Yeah, but again, if you have floated the ace on the flop.
Yeah, exactly. Then you get away, because then you absolutely put Helin on an ace. But yeah. As Ylimäki now coming back to the table, concentrating herself on that action, is on the button with an ace. He's 8 off. And he's so eager, he almost drops chips. Might have been almost that he was calling, but now Krumins, small blind, pushing it in with the king-queen. And Ylimäki cannot fold here.
Yes, he's pretty committed, and he's also favorite, and he will be happy to see
I'd be happy to see that he's ahead, because almost he was maybe thinking that he would be dominated, but he's not.
And Krumins is disgusted.
Yeah, but it's live cards. King, queen, 42%. And we see a lot of kings and queens, I think, on this board, but that's an ace. That's bad news for Krumins. And now our former ship leader going into this final table is on the verge, as he needs a 10. A 10 and a 10 only. Oh, it's not to be. All right. Unfortunately, the chip leader, when we started this final table this midday, is out. Aleksandrs Krumins of Latvia is our 6th place finisher. This guy's not folding an ace on the bottom, though.
That would be surprising.
Suited. It would. Then he's really sleeping. Then you have to go waking him up if it was to fold this one. And it's just not there anymore.
Alec folds better ace.
Oh, this guy is not either folding. And I guess the big... Yeah, will we? We should, right?
Yes.
Nice one, and it's enough. Oh! Okay, so he pushed it already.
Yeah.
I thought he just raised. Okay. No. Wow. Big all-in and call then.
So this can be a game changer. Ylimäki can actually go up to chip lead in almost.
This is how fast it can go. Oof. Look at that for a flop. 2 diamonds as well. So as you can see right now, it's ace or king needed for Bielski's. King to complete the straight. No flush draw added on the turn. So ace or king only then for the chip leader to remain, and it's not to be as it pairs with the queen. As we said, a lot of queens here in Tallinn, and this time Ylimäki favors the 9s to double up and take the chip lead.
Okay, here we see some action.
Yeah, we do.
Bikesas.
And it's blind versus blind.
Might be interested here, Bikesas, because Ylimäki has been really active. He's not in great shape, Bikesas, but it must be tempting for him.
It must be, and I mean, surely it's Ylimäki's blind versus blind range here is. Yeah, he does come for the call, and it's not a bad one, but he will be sad to see that it's
I totally understand
trailing. Absolutely. I mean, it's blind versus blind, and Ylimäki has been playing a lot of hands since he got chips, and unfortunate for Bikesas, but we don't
know for sure. It's still 60-40.
It doesn't. He has 42%, so absolutely not dead, Mr. Bikesas here, but. He was hoping to see maybe a queen 10 or something less.
Yeah, Ylimäki would have most likely done the same.
And it's an ace as well on the flop for Ylimäki. So now it's tough for Bikesas. He needs help, and that's not anything that will help him. It's sealed already on the turn for Ylimäki, and Jordi Bikesas is our 5th place finisher then here in the Kings of Tallinn 555 championship event. And now he's going to work in this pot as well, and turning the trips now, Bielskis. And Jonas Helin with the deuce. At least he has something with the board and called on the flop. Now checks from Jonas. Let's see, Bielskis might come for a small bet here, I'd assume. To keep Helin in the pot, but still build it. We're looking at 350. I think so. 1.3 in the middle, so... Small bet, as assumed. Now then, Helene not adding anything on the turn, but of course the board pairing makes his deuce also worth something, so he stays in.
Turn is a very good card for Bielskis, not because he's getting trips, but because less combinations, less connections, and
less likely that he has the king, for example. And now then, Helene with a quick check. What are we trying to squeeze out of him here now then? We're going for the maybe 800, or is it going big? Hoping that Helene has a queen.
Stacks are quite similar.
Yeah.
Of course, I guess Bielskis will target queen here. Will try to target queen.
Yeah.
Question.
Seems like he's going for 1.3 maybe. No, bigger than that. 1.850 is my guess. Almost full pot.
And almost insta call. Wow.
Helene did not put him. Yeah, the double kings on the board really was at favor for Bielski. So big pot for him.
And Bielski's bet was obviously polarizing. It looked like either he's bluffing or he had something super strong.
Yeah.
Which in this case, of course, trip kings are super good on that kind of board.
Now
Ace king for Peleg.
And he's gonna get quick call from Ylimäki. We have a flip for almost, or actually more than 4 million in chips. Ylimäki versus Peleg, the ever short stacked Peleg. He's been in the bottom of the chip counts all day, but still holding on, staying in there. Will he make it again? Will he double up to stay in the tournament? Needs help with the ace king, although he's the slight favorite. 10. Oh, look at this one. Some more outs with the jack. Got shot for Peleg as well. We have a diamond, adding even more cards. You can see 18 outs now for Peleg.
There's
18 outs. Oh,
too many outs.
Bricks it, and he's out. Unfortunately, the Swede Oscar Peleg finishing in 4th place. Then the Bielskis and Ylimäki are the favorites to do so, but we know that if Jonas Helin can find a hand and double up, he will be well in good shape. And now it's actually all in call. It's a lot of action right away in this tournament now.
A lot of action.
Ylimäki, Queen 8, slight favorite against Helin's Jack 10. Is he to eliminate 2 players back to back, or can Helin find some help? Ace 5-4 doesn't help him, so Ylimäki well in front now.
Such a beautiful hand, but no help at all.
So Jack or 10? No, nothing. for Jonas Helin. Third place finish, and we're down to heads up. That was a quick two knockouts.
Andrus attacking with ace queen, and now 10-7. Last time it was folded. Now he decided
to call, and it was the right decision because he flops top pair and surely going for the check raise here, I'd assume. Bielski's just betting 400.
Bielski's continues, and he must continue on that
kind of flop. Of course, he opened with the ace queen, but now sees the bad news that he's being check raised again by Ylimäki. Not too little of a bet, though. You have to put more, sir, if you're racing.
Well,
you have to double it.
In this case,
is this judged as a call or a raise, though?
It's a raise. It's a raise. It's interesting to see what Bielski thinks about it, because it's a tricky situation when your opponent does that. He also has a queen of spades and 2 spades on a flop, but I guess Are we all in a call?
Wow.
This may end sooner than we expected.
Absolutely.
Wow.
It's all in a call. Bielski is risking his tournament life. We are heads up, and Ylimäki might win this one. He's the big favorite, as you can see. And our tournament director, Teresa, is refereeing for us, commentating this pot.
Queen, all in versus the 10-7. The flop is 6-3-10. And 10's in the lead. Let's see the turn, please.
Yes, let's see the turn. Oh, big one for Bielski's.
Wow.
He moves way ahead with the queen. Now, as you can see, 11% only, as he needs a 10 or a 7. Ylimäki. It's not to be. It's another queen. And it swings then. They're almost even now.
Queens of Tallinn helps Andrus Bielski's.
Because we have 2 rather big hands on a heads-up situation here, and the Bielskis has just limped with the king-9 suited, and Ylimäki is coming. This is the push. This is the all-in, I think.
Domination Nation.
Let's see if Ylimäki will find the call.
I don't really see him falling here.
No, me neither, but let's see. Has it called yet?
Especially when it was limp and a little bit of bigger raise.
Yeah. Still thinking about it, though. But
and we know
Jack
that
heads up, that's a good hand. I mean, this time he's actually also dominating, but normally it's still a good hand. So, yeah. Let's see. Mikko Ylimäki thinking about it. Is this for the win? Of course, if he loses this one, it's a big chunk of the stack going over to Bielski's. But he does come with the call. We do have an all-in and a call for the tournament again. And this time it's Mikko Ylimäki up in front, both with the cards and the chips. So he is dominating the hand of Bielski's, and he is in lead in terms of chips.
He might be 5 cards away from his win. He has 69% chance of this happening.
Yes. So let's see the flop. Yes, here it comes. Will it help Bielski's? Will it seal it? For
no help at all.
Neither player. Brick for both of them, and we go to the turn. It's still Bielski's needing help. We find some more outs. He does find the gut shot, so a 9 or a 7 will save him tournament life. Otherwise, we have the winner in Mikko Ylimäki. Is it going to be a 9 or a 7? It's a king. Both players hit the river, but it means that Mikko Ylimäki is our winner. Congratulations, applause for the €555 tournament championship. This is our winner. Yes.
700 entries. Can you imagine?
700 entries. This is our winner, picking down almost 60k then, since they made a small deal heads up, but still he's the big winner, and he will walk away with the trophy.